Hey there, friends. Today I want to talk to you about the Good Samaritan. We've been talking about our call to being missional, and Jesus shared a story about how to love our neighbors well. And the disciple said, well, who's our neighbor? And he tells a story about a man traveling, and he is attacked, robbed, beaten, and left for dead. And then he says that a priest goes by and he sees this man in need, and he chooses to walk on the other side of the road. And he says a Levite, who's also a holy man, saw the same thing, encountered the man, saw his need, and yet chose to walk on the other side. And then there was a Samaritan and a Jew didn't get along culturally. But he said the Samaritan man saw the man's need. He bent down to care for him. It says he poured his oil and wine on him, which were probably some of the most valuable possessions that he had. Picked up that man, put him on a donkey, took him to a hotel, paid for his room, told the owner of the room to take care of this man, and whatever he owed, he would come back and he would pay for it. And then Jesus' question was to the religious leaders or to the disciples, well, who do you think the neighbor was? And we have to ask ourselves that same question. You know, Jesus displayed and said that a couple things was a man stopped. So, I said in my sermon that we have to stop, look, listen, act, and then testify. And this man stopped. He stopped what he was originally planning to do because he saw somebody in need. And then he looked, he became aware. Awareness is a big thing. I think in our lives, sometimes we claim ignorance or denial. We just kind of go through life with blinders and only see what we want to see. But being missional means that we're willing to see those things that weren't previously seen. So we stop, we become aware, we listen to people's needs, and importantly, we act. And this man acted. And I think in life, sometimes we choose not to act because we're uncomfortable. But being missional, being like Jesus, loving our neighbor well, meeting people where they are is all about action. It's all about stepping outside of our comfort zone, stopping our own activities, our own selfishness, and caring for somebody that is truly in need. And so I ask you today, are you a good neighbor? Are you the type of person that even if you don't really understand or believe or call somebody that would be truly a friend, even if it's somebody that's a stranger to you, are you living the missional lifestyle that Jesus has called us all to lead? Because our spiritual formation is the process of being formed in the image of Christ for the sake of others. Are you caring for the sake of others? That's who we are as Jesus' missionaries. So think about that. Think about what I can do better to stop, look, listen, act. And tomorrow we're going to talk about our testimonies. So until then, God bless you and have a great day.